the principle of systemic response. For 13 years, the believers themselves endured Quraysh's oppression in Mecca, praying constantly. But since no system existed to defend them, their help could not materialize. They were told, "Remain steadfast, hold to your program. One day your state will be established, and then not only will your own difficulties be resolved, but you will be able to help others who cry to God for aid." Quranic expression of this truth. The Quran expresses this beautifully. أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ. Who answers the distressed when he calls upon him and removes his suffering? How does he remove it? وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ. He makes you successors on earth. Thus, the way God relieves the oppressed is by granting them governance and system. But such governance does not come by prayer alone. It is the result of faith and righteous deeds. The role of collective system. Regarding the believers, the Quran says, وَالَّذِينَ اسْتَجَابُوا لِرَبِّهِمْ وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَى بَيْنَهُمْ وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. Those who respond to their Lord, establish prayer, conduct their affairs by mutual consultation, and spend from what we have provided them. Notice, وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَى بَيْنَهُمْ points to the system of governance established to remove injustice and oppression. This was the same method by which the Israelites were delivered from Pharaoh's tyranny. The psychological impact of social corruption and systemic collapse on human life. Dear ones, have you ever reflected on why and when the oppressed and helpless feel the need to pray to God? This need arises in a corrupt society, where nothing is decided according to law and justice, where fraud and manipulation prevail, where the rightful are denied their rights, where there is no one to help the oppressed or restrain the hand of the tyrant, where a lonely person has no one to care for him, where thuggery makes life unbearable for decent people, where chaos and selfishness are such that if someone falls, others trample him without concern, where no one cares whose children are hungry or whose body is without clothing, where patients die untreated because they lack money for medicine, where a widowed mother mourns her son's death while worrying how to afford his burial shroud and what will become of her. This is the kind of society where the poor and helpless must constantly turn to God in prayer because they have no other hope or support. It was about such a society that someone said, "Jo nahi aashna musibat ka, dard aur gham ka na jo shikar hua, जिस पे कोई कभी ना वक्त पड़ा, जो ना उठ उठ के रात को रोया, वो नहीं जानता दुआ क्या है, उसे मालूम क्या खुदा क्या है."